Hello everyone, today we are going to start double column cash book. The double column cash book has two columns, one is for cash, the other is for bank, both debit side and both the credit sides. Column cash book entertains both the bank entries and the cash entries. There will be no discount entry in the double column cash book. The discount entries will be in the triple column cash book. Whereas in the single column cash book there is a single column of cash, not no any column of bank. Okay. We will solve a question of double column cash book to make you better understand how to solve the double column cash book problems. Okay. So this is the question. Cash balance rupees 6700,700 September 1st 2005. This balance is basically the balance brought down, the opening balance of cash. This balance is the considered as the balance BD of cash. It will be written as, and it has the nature of debit. We know that the balance BD has the nature of debit problem. So this is what the 6700 and 67,700. This is the balance BD. Next entry is open a bank account and deposit cash rupees 50,000. We clearly see that this is a contra entry. Contra entry, what is contra entry? The entry where both cash and the bank are involved. So open a bank account, it means bank is been debited, and deposit cash into the bank, it means cash is going into the bank, so cash is credited. It is contra entry. Contra entry, we will write how we can write it. Purchase, open a bank account, so bank will be debited. Bank will be debited by 50,000. This is how we can write it, and write C over there, C for contra, so contra entry. This is C, and write contra entry in the respective column of credit side, and cash will be credited by 50,000. Okay, it's 2. Here we also write the date 2. Understand? This is a contra entry. Okay, I'm sorry, I have write here bank in the cash column. It's my mistake. Write it down here. Okay, 50,000. The third entry is purchase furniture and paid by check 4,500. It means furniture is coming inside the business due to paying the check, not in cash dealing. Okay. So what we can say that bank will be credited by 4,500. So it's the third entry. Bank will be credited 4,500 due to furniture. Okay. Next is cash sales rupees 1,000. We sell goods on cash, so cash will be debited due to sales. So here we write the reason sales, and cash will be debited by 1,000. Okay, it's not a contra entry. Receive from Mr. Sohail cash rupees 500 and a check rupees 3,000 and deposit check into the bank. Clear? We receive 500 cash. It means cash is debited by 500 and receive 3,000 cash check. It means the bank is debited by 3,000. So reason is why Sohail. We write Sohail, bank is debited by, cash is debited by 500 and bank is debited by 3,000. Okay. Next is paid to Mr. Nisar by check rupees 2,600. Paid to Mr. Nisar by check rupees 2,600. It means we are going to pay check. We are going to pay amount by check. So bank will be credited due to Mr. Nisar. Nisar, bank will be credited by 2600. 2600. This is the entry. Next, purchase goods and paid by check rupees 5800. So it means bank will be credited due to purchases 5600. Purchases 5600. Okay. Withdraw from bank for owner's personal use. This is the owner's personal use. It means drawings due to bank. Okay, so bank will be credited due to drawings. This is how we can write drawings. Bank will be credited by 1500. Okay. Receive cash as commission rupees 600. Cash is coming in, cash will be debit due to commission. Commission 600, cash will be debited. Okay. Receive cash in full settlement from Khalid and send the same into the bank rupees 500. Okay, we are receiving cash from Khalid and sending the same amount to the bank. So it means that the cash we are receiving from Khalid is at the same time deposited into the bank. It will not become the contra entry. Contra entry will become when cash is debit and bank will credit. Here is no like scene. Khalid is credited due to cash and cash is at the same time deposited into the bank. So we will write 500 in the bank column, not in the cash column, because at the same time we have deposited our 500 rupees into the bank. Okay. Next entry is withdraw from bank for office use rupees 5000. This entry is basically related to it is a contra entry. Basically, how it is contra entry, we can clearly see that withdraw from bank for office use rupees 500. We are taking 500 rupees from the bank for office use. Cash is coming in and bank is credited. Cash is debited by 5000 and bank is credited by 5000. It is contra entry. So 29, office equipment. Cash is coming in, so cash will be debited by 5000 and due to office equipment bank will be credited by 5000 rupees. Okay. Next entry, paid salary and rent rupees 575. Paid rent and salary rupees 5,075. So here is no mention of cash and there is no mention of bank. So we will consider this entry as a cash entry when there is no mention of cash or bank. Okay. Salary and rent 30, 30, 29, 29. We will write C over there because it is a contra entry. Okay. So that's the question we have solved. Now what we have to do, we will accumulate the cash column and find the total amount, find the bank column and total amount of debit side, find the total amount of cash in the credit side, find the total amount of bank in the credit side also. Okay, then we will find the balance CD and balance BD. And how we will done it, we will add up all these amounts and write the total amount 74,800, 53,500, 74,800, and 53,500. With the same rule, we will write total amount of both the debit side and credit side equal. The bigger amount will be written both of the sides. Then again we will find the balance CD and balance BD to be written either in the debit side or in the credit side. So balance BD will be written in the debit side because debit balance is more than credit balance. And balance CD will be written in the credit side. 82, 12,300, 34,100. Sorry, I have written this wrongly. So this is the double column cash book. How we find 12,300, 34,100? By subtracting the total amount of cash in the debit side and the total amount of cash in the credit side. We accumulate 7,500 and 5,000 and 50,000 and deduct it from the 74,800. It will become 12,300. Then we will accumulate these all items, these all figures, and deduct it from the 53,500. It will become 34,100. So this balance is more, therefore we write balance BD in the debit side and balance CD in the credit side. Balance BD will always be written below the total amount. Why? Because it is accumulated in the next period, in the next month's transactions of accounting. Okay, and balance CD is written above the total amount so that it will be accumulated in the total of cash and total of bank to be added up and to become the total amount equal to the debit and credit side. Okay, I hope you have understood what I am trying to teach. If you have any question regarding double column cash book, you are free to ask me and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.